Alrighty then, hello everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings III! I forgot to show this off last time, because I like this little title screen blurb here with the three most important family members, the ruler, the wife, and the heir. And I forgot to show it at the end of the last episode, so there we go. Let's hop back into the game, where we are fighting France. Have a little bit of a debt problem, but that's fine. As I said, we will sort that out. We are currently sieging down the French capital in the hopes of capturing their ruler and or heir and or whoever I can catch. So that's interesting. My brother, the heir to the Kingdom of France is my brother-in-law, and their children are a member of my family, but not of my house. Okay, so this is just a regular marriage? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I got excited there for a brief second. I was like, ooh, interesting things. All right, I've received a missive from King Jocelyn of France. Not sure why they're helping me when I'm at war with you right now, but that's okay. It claims that Count Joseph, my vassal, has requested support in a plot against me. There is nothing I value more than loyalty, his letter reads, hence why I share this with you. So Count Joseph is Pomeranian? Okay. The king can't be trusted. My vassal has my support. Yeah, I'd rather call him out. And hopefully he's guilty and I can get a revocation claim. Just as I do that, he converted to Norman. Okay. As a gathering of my vassals and I declare that I have knowledge of Count Joseph's treachery. However, his fellow vassals are far from satisfied with the foreign lord's letter, let alone one that I'm at war with. Joseph speaks for them all. What evidence is there? If a letter was enough, would we not all be guilty? The gathering murmurs in agreement. This is getting out of hand. I have declared him a traitor, and he will be treated as such. Or, I better seize the initiative. 72% chance for a rousing speech on loyalty. Awesome. So the real question is, does that give me the thing? No. It didn't give me anything. It just made him mad. Well, that's awkward. And like that, things worked out exactly how I had hoped. All right, well, yeah, let's end this war. I believe he will be freed. Which is fine. Honestly, I probably would have freed him anyway, because he, well, I mean, it was apparently an unfounded plot, but that's fine. I got his land, and that's all I'm worried about. It's a little bit better about it. That's fine. I'll tell you what. Can we cannot improve relations with him because he's still technically a kid. So we now have Thouars. And there's a large... Ooh. Aquitaine is declaring independence. they're losing 2 wars in Iberia against Muslim rulers, which isn't surprising, but the independence revolt is very, very interesting for France. Well, I'm glad he converted to Norman before he started hating me. Okay. So, I need to give these 2 provinces away. I almost don't want to give this one away, though. See, it has an empty holding. It has a temple. It has a city? No, this is Nantes. It's a little bit hard to tell the borders of the province unless you actually click on it. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, yes, we have to find people for these 2 provinces. Get me back under the domain limit so I no longer have any penalties to my income. So we'll go ahead and blindly click around until I remember that it's down here. And I will search once again for adult, not married, of my religion and my culture. In my realm. Okay. That are men. The decent stewardship, just cause. So we have Lehan here. He has a decent marshal. He's forgiving, fickle, and ambitious. Ambitious is kind of painful, but I think as a 1 province minor, he's not going to cause that much trouble. Especially because he'll like me when I grant him Thwars. Well, kind of. He'll kind of like me. Sort of. A little bit. Okay, now we need 1 more. Nope. Don't want to find the title. I want to find the characters. Kadok. I love the name Kadok. He's compassionate. Compassionate is good enough for me. We'll go ahead and we'll hand off Montague to him. There we are. How's my vassal limit looking? I should have a vassal limit, correct? Probably somewhere. Have enough renown to unlock a dynasty legacy for your dynasty. As dynasty head, you can spend renown on actions on your fellow dynasty members, but legacies are long-term bonuses to your entire dynasty. Interesting. House of Warriors. Law. That seems pretty nice. I do like that one. Boisterous loins. Bounteous loins. Oh, but I like that one too. I like... Huh. I like blood, glory, and kin. I think this one, kin will be better for later on in the game. I don't think it's relevant now, especially since I do not have primogeniture. I'm definitely thinking that blood is the way to go. Because Guile... It's a play you can play. And while I don't necessarily think that that way of playing is bad, it's not really necessary either. Warfare is nice, but it would be more beneficial for somebody who's more relevant on... How do I want to put this? Like, if you were playing, like, a Viking lord who just wanted him and his entire family to go into battle constantly to fight wars, then you would want warfare. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. Erudition is subtly interesting, but not really that great. It's interesting, but not great. We'll put it that way. Well, that is how I put it. So I'm definitely thinking blood. I'm going to do blood. And then assuming that our amount of renown gain increases, we'll see about getting glory or kin. But right now, blood seems to be the way to go. Could be wrong. I'm not any kind of master of this game. I've not been playing Crusader Kings III anywhere near as much as I want to play Crusader Kings III. I'll just put it that way. And we'll see what we can do about getting that debt under control. It shouldn't take too long. So I'm eagerly watching this war. Not that war. This war. Can I help you? Probably not. I might be able to befriend him, though. Sure, let's try it. County of Alcyon has given rise to peasant rabble. That's unsurprising. And we should be able to handle that. Ooh. Yeah, Alcyon is not... Ooh. She has a claim on Marburg. Not really that interesting. And it's mostly because it's Norman culture, of course. Something to keep in mind. We should be able to handle that. That's not going to be done in time, is it? 20 months left. It should be done in time, actually. Interesting. I wonder how the Danelaw is dealing with popular opinion is not amazing. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh, no, that's the Navarran War. Okay. The Navarran War was not really surprising. We kind of figured that they were going to lose that. All right, I am back in the green as far as money goes. That's good. Commander promoted. Sure. I'm sorry, France. I didn't realize that you would fall apart like this. That's fine. They are doing surprisingly well, though. Are they, is France... Okay, France has just not lost any provinces yet. Fair enough. You can continue game. So it's just going to be a matter of Duke Bocard here actually taking a province from France. A sinful bishop. Great. Alright, I think I do want to make sure that I consolidate what I have now. I have a lot of, like, counts, which is fine. It's not a problem. Which, I still need to find a domain limit. Does the main, not the main limit, vassal limit. Does the vassal limit still exist? I don't know the answer to that. I thought I saw something about it somewhere, but I don't remember where. Vassals? Vassal limit, 11 of 40. Okay. Oh, there's plenty of room. Kindred Minds. Okay. I am now friends with him. Awesome. Okay with that. Iconoclast in Bax. Countess Martha of Bax. Where? All the way down there, huh? Converted to Iconoclasm. Why? Iconoclasm isn't even Catholic. Interesting. But also, I'm not really concerned. Duke Laszlo in Hungary has embraced Iconoclast. Giza in Hungary. Hungary is going to have some trouble if that continues. Let's see. It's not a significant portion of Hungary. Beni also in Hungary. Mostly Catholic, as it should be. Alrighty then. New lifestyle perk? New lifestyle perk. Offer of vassalization acceptance is plus 25. I don't know in what world that would be important, because I'm sure most, even like a count's going to have a very not... Yeah. That's just too much of a... Well, I mean... If you got rid of the distant realm penalty, essentially having true ruler would get rid of the de jure vassalage penalty. I could see that being effective. Interesting. Coming back from Crusader Kings II, of course. In Crusader Kings II, a non-de jure vassal ruler would never accept vassalage to anyone, basically. Unless it was their de jure liege. How are these peasants doing? 32 months. That has not gotten any better. Faction power has, no, I guess 36% discontent is still about the same. Okay. Liberty faction has disbanded, as is their birthright. Oh. They're still winning that, huh? It's less oppressive. So what is the war target? It's an independence faction, but what's the war target in an independence war? It should be the... If anything, it should be the capital, I suppose. You can continue, game. You're fine. I think it's just a matter of time before France loses that war, unless something happens to Duke Bocard here. My ward, my niece, education has come to an end. Okay, let's get her married off. Wonder, could we marry her off to someone with Duke? No, not you. You. Someone with Duke Bocard. I mean, I could sway him more. I don't know how much help that will do. Where is my niece? My granddaughter. Okay, I guess I can't do that way. Not easily, anyhow. No, my niece would be my brother. You know what? She'll figure it out, I'm sure. Gain Men of Narves negotiation for 5 years. That's not bad. $225 to upgrade the barracks. Sure. Oh, Breton's settlement. Okay, yeah. I'm perfectly happy with that. Continue on. Continue promoting culture. I want all this to be Breton. My curiosity is what will happen to this peasant faction now that they're Breton. Their popular opinion is now flat. Wonder, is there a... Can I, like, send my chancellor to improve popular opinion? No? No? Increase vassal opinion. Fabricate claims. Interesting. My wife is absent. Is she honest, generous, stubborn, and patient? Sure. Just ask her. That's fine. Of course. She's a little bit mad, but that's fine. I'm a little bit worried about my son not having any sons. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to matter because, I mean, you'll have more kids, and then more kids, you know. But prisoners can be ransomed. Sure. I can still change her contract. What do I want to do to it? Probably nothing. More taxes? Force her to be... Yeah, we can do that. It works for me. She still wants a council position, huh? I need to do something about you, lady. I hate compassionate. Ah. Awesome, my queen has better stewardship now. Invite you to my feast in Brest, my brother, steward, and vassal. Sure. Absolutely. There we go. Now France is starting to lose. As the sound of an empty cup, you just sat down on the table. To hear anything over the din of the great hall, I must have enchanted ears. My gracious host raised for a servant more wine here. None will go thirsty. I don't want to be a drunkard. So we're just going to say thank you, but no thank you. I legitimately want to see the collapse of France. I also kind of want to see if I can woo the Duke of Aquitaine into being my vassal. Feast is dwindling down. I find myself deep in conversation with my wary sister Gwenkin. She inquires about my opinion on friendship, a subject she's deeply interested in herself. A subject that fascinates me as well. Yep. Heart of the family. Cool. And the feast is over. I guess I could have started that assassination plot, huh? I had no way of knowing that a feast was going to happen immediately as... So when I made... I read it backwards. I read it backwards. I read it backwards. What that means is that she can guarantee herself... Blah. 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 Okay. Well, we can deal with that when the time comes. I should have read it better. That was my mistake. And could construct a new holding there. Or I could improve one of the holdings I already have. Sounds like a winner to me. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, that reminds me. How much would it cost me to upgrade the castle? 550. I should probably do that. I need to start investing money into castle improvements, or I'm probably going to end up starting to fall behind. Oh, here we go. Dramatically zoom out on France. The lure of language. Ruling the multicultural kingdom of Brittany comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, bringing resentment. My stewardess, could improve my relations with Norman. I don't know. That. There we go. Breton is clearly superior. I agree. Come on. Come on, France. Yes. All right. Okay. Different culture group. Seriously? Not de jour my vassal. I knew that one was going to be a problem. Okay. Will any of these join? Her realm is distant from mine. I think this would work. I'm so close. I mean, relatively speaking. If I got rid of the culture group, if I got more friendly with him, there's no way he'd agree to that. Absolutely not. Come on, man. Unfortuitous. Well, regardless of that, France's back has been broken. They still have a potential for a fairly large army, but that's what it is. You want to... oh. Sure. You can pay her off. Just in terms of fame, I've always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met William. However, he has finally died. And I lose 56 stress. Excellent. And my... You know, I should just fabricate claims on this province. I can declare wars. Not easily. Oh. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of Count Lescaline's castle. Should anything go wrong, a detailed map of local plains with all the hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. Pay a hunter for the map. 40 gold. 50-50 chance, basically. Explore the plains yourself, which would... Abandon the idea. I'll explore the plain myself. Excellent. King of Brittany and France sounds like a delicious title for me. Francia? Writing history. Commission epic decision. Thoughtful. Interesting. An interesting proposition. Let's switch to foreign affairs. And we'll go ahead and do that, because I haven't really messed with that yet. Commission. Huh. Interesting. Hold on. Feast. Sure, I'll go to the feast. Yeah, that's fine. Commission epic. Oh, there. Well. Ooh. Pay gold for prestige and renown. Okay. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse, and their routes are fraught with danger. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. Deus Vult. Christian faiths now have access to crusades. I assume we're going to see one almost immediately. Or, you know, the Countess will like me more. That's also fine. You're something special, Matthias. Tell me. Or Prince Rudolph tells me. So the family is orbiting me. I'm okay with that. So I am curious. Yeah, more opinion. I am curious how the crusade mechanic works in Crusader Kings III. I guess we'll see. It's also possible he might declare a crusade down here, which would be extraordinarily good for me. Like, incredibly good for me. Come on. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. How great would that be if I could just vassalize a quarter of France? And I'd forget. By gods, this party is boring. Meguin has got to be the worst host the world has ever seen. How can mortal man be expected to endure this snoring celebration of mediocrity? My eyes cast about the room looking for a diversion. Any diversion. Harold gives me a friendly wave from a nearby balcony. Oh, King Harold. I've got to do something to stop this evening from dragging. Perhaps I can get to know Harold better. Guess I'll make the best of things. Miguel, you are a terrible host. Quietly slink away. I'd like to know Harold better. Let's be buds with Harold. Yes. Awesome. I mean, we're already allies, so it does not really matter. A faithful envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Victor issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian kings. As a Catholic king, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem. Yeah. Yep. The Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. Perhaps I should consider joining. No immediate effect. I will gladly help finance the crusade. I lose 158 gold, and the war chest receives 158 gold, or my warriors are ready to fight. My men are ready to fight. Pause the game. So it's looking like the Crusader Kings II revamp. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well then. Let's go ahead and do that next time. But until then, happy gaming. I hit the wrong button.